Yaddy. Hey guys, welcome back to another math video. And today's title is running track. And I'm not going to highlight the little guy actually because I feel kind of bad. So this here is Parker. So I'm just going to write a little P there. So this is Parker and he is jumping. And this is totally Parker, actually. I also did not make him up, just like my previous two characters. He is totally canon. Alright, so our first question today is, use the table and information provided below to answer the next three questions. The table below shows the amount of time in minutes 4 students spent running laps. Each student ran at least one lap. Obviously, that's probably PE. So our first question is, if Quentin ran 4 laps, what was his average time per lap? And Quentin here, he ran 14 minutes. And we do not know what his time per lap was. But he ran 4 laps. So we do know how to solve it. And using some things we learned from the previous vids, if we have 14 divided by 4 here, actually that's a bit thick, I don't like it very much. Okay, now it's pink, whatever, I don't care, it looks like blood anyway. So 14 divided by 4, it should be less than 16 divided by 4, which is 4, and it should be more than 12 divided by 4, which is 3. And one number here is more than 4, but less than 3. No, it's less than 4, but more than 3. There's actually only one that's less than 4, actually. So it's A. Pretty easy, simple question. Okay, so moving on to the next question. If Sandy ran 2 laps, what was his total running time? And we can still use the same estimation process, like 5.75, which is Sandy's running time. That's 7. My pen just protruded. Times 2 would be less than 6 times 2, but more than 5 times 2. Oh, wait. But if it's less than 12 and more than 10, there's actually, well, we got rid of the. There's actually 3 answer choices that match that requirement. So we've got to get a bit more specific. And we can use a decimal, a very specific decimal. Actually, honestly, it's not that specific. But it's a decimal that most people know what times 2 would equal. So here we have 5.75 times 2. We can still use 6 times 2. But we can change the lesser side to 5.5 times 2. So we got a 12, and now we got an 11. So it has to be more than 11, but less than 12. So these two are less than 11. And this one is the only one that meets the requirement. All right. So today's last question is, if Parker ran 3 laps, how much more time did she spend running than Reed did? And honestly, since this was actually in the Mathematic Achievement Center, like the part, so this one actually doesn't have that much trick. It's kind of just like decimal multiplication, subtraction. So, yeah. So Parker has a 4.5, and we know that 4.5 times 2 would equal 9. So 9 plus 4.5 would be 13.5. So now we got a 13.5 subtract 12.75. So we do got to get the standard algorithm out for this one. Tapping noises. So the answer would be 0.75. Well, you can still use a bit of logic in that question, like the 4.5 times 2 one, and then I did. And like you don't just pull out the standard algorithm for the 4.5 times 3 as well. So I hope this vid helped, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!